morning, everyone. Today is day 20. I am 274 pounds. Which is good. Going back down. Hopefully I can keep on this trajectory of going down at least for another couple days. Trying to be realistic. One of the thoughts that I was having this morning, and maybe it's just me, maybe it's the ADHD, maybe it's something else. Man, but shower time is mentally exhausting because of all of the things that go through my mind. It's like being alone with your thoughts. It races a mile a minute. And I was kind of noticing this morning that a lot of the things that we're thinking of were things that were out of my control. And I noticed that in my life when I think about those things, it starts to try to produce anxiety in my body. Like it's like an anxious response, heart's racing, anywhere from current events to my work, things that I'm gonna have to deal with, things that I can't control in the moment and really ultimately don't have control over. I could speak to those things, but it doesn't necessarily change the outcome. And so one of the things that I want to encourage people with is that, and a lot of what I've been listening to and trying to reflect on is when you have anxious thoughts, you have to capture them and go, okay, what is, is this something that I can control or influence? Yes or no? And is it worth the time? So for instance, let's use the Lindsay Clancy case, for example. I think there's a lot of anxiety around that. For me, especially because it's everywhere on social media. So if you're on it, you're probably inundated with a million opinions, very controversial opinions. And I think the anxiety comes from if a large majority of people think differently than me, then, their influence and their decisions could affect, my life or whatever. That's where it has to stop. And that's where, I have to capture my feelings and realize, is this true? Maybe to some extent. If people get so hyperbolic about their feelings, they can start going off the rails. But in reality, what's the percentage chance that this is going to affect me personally? Probably low. Also, having God as my foundation, His Word as my peace and comfort, helps me to then go, okay, this might make me anxious. How people feel, we don't even have to use that case. We could just use scripture. But God is my peace. God is still sovereign over all this. So that's where I can put my anxiety to death. Is, hey, I know that this is in God's hands. God's in control. God's working all things for the good of those who have been called according to His purpose. And so maybe that will give you some peace this morning. So I'm feeling good. It's Friday. I'm feeling good, feeling healthy. There's some stress going on in my life, but I also am surrendering that to the Lord. So I hope you guys have a good Friday too. Bye, everyone.